Are you a pancake lover? These are sourdough pancakes. What makes them the best?
We're actually using the discard from your sourdough starter that you're learning to use so that you don't have to waste any starter.
Yeah. Hi and welcome to
Vincenzo's plate.
It's Pancakes Day. No,
Yeah.
it's Sourdough Pancakes Day.
That's right.
Mr. Anthony Silvio, a fantastic baker, food lover, is going to show us how to do these wonderful pancakes.
Now that you know how to make sourdough starter, you need to know what to do with it so that you don't waste any. These pancakes, just wait till you try them.
Made with discard.
To make your sourdough pancakes, you're going to need half a cup of your discarded sourdough starter, 2 tablespoons of whole wheat flour, 1 whole free-range egg, a teaspoon of vanilla paste, a tablespoon of maple syrup, a pinch of sea salt, and 2 tablespoons of butter. Once all the ingredients are mixed together, at the final moment, we're going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of bicarb soda, or in America, for our friends over there, it's called baking soda. First thing we do is we put our half a cup of sourdough starter into the bowl.
Let's discard sourdough.
Yeah. Now we add 2 tablespoons of our whole wheat flour, which is going to give the dough a lovely flavor. We can crack 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, pinch of salt, a teaspoon of beautiful vanilla paste, 1 tablespoon of lovely maple syrup. Okay, simply mix these ingredients all together. This is a very simple, very quick recipe that I know you're going to love every Sunday morning when you wake up. So it should just be like a loose, a little bit thick pancake batter. Now just before we're ready to pop this dough into the pan, we need to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of this baking soda. And the reason why we add this in last is because it's going to create a little bit of a reaction. Once we mix this, you'll see that the dough will start to bubble up. I've got a non-stick pan now on medium heat, and while that's warming up, I'm going to place a little bit of butter into the pan.
We're using the melted butter from before. Don't waste anything.
Don't waste anything. Could move that around. To make this nice and easy to scoop these out and to get equal portions every time, I'm actually using a cookie scoop, which will give you equal portions every time. So we can go ahead and scoop a little bit here.
Right.
Let that drop.
Yeah.
And you can see that they're nice and thick.
So how many pancakes at a time?
Depends how large your pan is, but I'm going to do 3 at a time. While these are starting to cook on that medium heat, you're going to start to see that the edges around each pancake will begin to firm and dry up. The second thing that you're going to start to see, which is happening now, some of the bubbles are starting to come through, okay? This is a good indication things are going as planned. So we're going to leave it for just another 20 to 30 seconds until those edges continue to dry up and more of those bubbles come through, because you don't want to flip the pancakes too early. You want to allow them to set first and get a nice golden brown color underneath. Then you can go ahead and flip them. Okay, they're looking great. Let's have a little check underneath. Oh, that looks beautiful, nice and golden. Okay, let's flip these guys. Nice and simply.
Yes. Look at the color, look at that. You don't get this at the cafe.
Absolutely not. Now we're going to let these cook all the way through. They won't take as long on this side. Just make sure that when you touch them on the top that they bounce back, so they're nice and fluffy. What better way to use your discarded sourdough? There's no need to waste it. Fantastic, they're looking nice, they're bouncing back, they've cooked all the way through, nice and fluffy. Oh, the pancakes are ready, they're looking beautiful and brown. Look at that color.
Look at the holes there. What does it mean? When
It just means that it's fermented really nicely, the sourdough, but also the bicarb soda, that baking soda that we put in, has helped to make them really, really fluffy. We can plate them up directly on top of each other and create a pancake tower. We stack them nice and tall.
We have a beautiful tower of happiness. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you. Doesn't that look delicious? Every Sunday morning I make this. It's absolutely beautiful way to use up your sourdough starter. And there's just one thing left to do, drown it in maple syrup. Let's finish it with a beautiful scoop of some thick double cream. And finish with some beautiful, juicy blueberries.
Yum. Is this what you do every Sunday?
Every Sunday.
Really?
Oh, can't wait. Can it be Sunday already?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, baby, look at that.
So fluffy.
Yes. Are we gonna eat this together?
Let's do it.
Yes. Anthony, we're two big boys. We can't share this. I'm sorry. I need my portion. This is for me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You want some? Okay. Let's share.
All right, let's
just in
try
front of the
this.
video. Oh, can I get the entire? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't forget some cream, some blueberries, some maple syrup.
I like how there it'll be crunchy is the word on the outside, moist on the inside.
Yeah.
Very creamy.
And the flavor from the starter really comes through, which is lovely.
Yeah, it does. The cream and the maple syrup. There's so much maple syrup on this.
Yeah, it's the only way.
This is my favorite time of the video. Oh yeah. Please write a comment for Anthony, please. Put a nice like for this man for sharing those wonderful recipes with us. We will see you in the next recipe. Thank you so much for watching. E ora si mangia. Vincenzo's plate. Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you.
We love you. Make sure you connect with us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and wherever you want to write to us. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Anthony, this is nice.
Yeah.
I was not going to eat it, but I'm eating the edges for you.
See what I told you?